After their midnight chase through fog-drenched streets, Hawk tracked Lady Red to the heart of the quiet German town. A lone sign swung in the breeze outside a corner cafe, its faded letters reading Café Shi, dimly illuminated by the flickering street lamp. Inside, the cafe was nearly empty, just a few patrons sipping espresso under dimmer lights, their murmured conversations blending with the clink of glassware. Hawk spotted her immediately, seated near the back by a weathered bookshelf, her crimson coat draped over the chair beside her. She sipped from a delicate cup, a wry smile on her lips as he entered. "Good evening, Hawk," she called softly, gesturing for him to join her. "I figured you'd find me eventually. Coffee?" He slid into the chair across from her, his eyes wary. "You didn't exactly leave me much of a choice, Red." She took another sip, her eyes glinting. "Choices are overrated. I prefer certainties. Like the certainty that Moscow will have those secrets by dawn." Hawk leaned forward, his voice low. "Is that so? From where I'm sitting, it looks like you're losing your edge." She arched an eyebrow. "Maybe. But I'm not the one with secrets sewn into my heel, am I?" Her tone turned steely. "We both know what's at stake. Hand them over, and I might let you walk out of here." Hawk chuckled, masking his tension. "You think I came all this way to negotiate? Sorry, Red, but I don't do deals over coffee." Her eyes flicked toward a shadowy figure near the door. Hawk noticed the cold glint of metal, a gun. She'd brought reinforcements. "Did you think I'd come alone?" Her smile was tinged with regret. "You always underestimate me, Hawk." With a swift move, Hawk reached down to his heel, pulling out a rolled parchment. Red's eyes widened. She hadn't expected him to surrender it so easily. As she unrolled the parchment to find it blank, she laughed softly. "Always the games, Hawk. But this ends now." More agents stepped inside. Hawk glanced around, calculating his options. Just then, a faint knock sounded at the back door, a possible ally or another trap. Raising her glass in a mock toast, Lady Red smirked. "So, Hawk, ready for one last dance?" He rose, tipping an imaginary hat. "Only if you can keep up." With a daring move, he dashed toward the back exit. Red watched, both admiration and frustration in her eyes. This wasn't over, not by a long shot.